All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people, just like you and just like me. Thanks for watching the channel, and thank you for all you patrons out there and subscribers. I really appreciate what you guys do for me and this channel. According to Neil Finn, he would step aside to allow Lindsey Buckingham to return to Fleetwood Mac. He says, I would be delighted for them if they reconcile. Now, what Finn also does here is he covers his you-know-what and says, I'm not entering the arena in terms of whether that is possible. Code language there for, I doubt Stevie Nicks would go for this, but maybe she will. He goes on to say, I'm really happy that Mick has crossed some bridges with Lindsey. Interesting that Neil Finn puts this on Mick Fleetwood. In other words, it was up to Mick Fleetwood to reach out to Lindsey because obviously Lindsey was the affected party in the dispute, to the point where even though there was a settlement, the whole thing just didn't go down really all that well, especially if you're a fan of Lindsey Buckingham. I know it's not as simple as that. This is what Finn is saying. Again, probably referring to Stevie Nicks. But look, if it served Fleetwood Mac and its best interests, I would be delighted for them. I wouldn't lay any claim or put any obstacles in front of them. Neil Finn was a hired hand. He filled in. He did a fair job, I would say. Mediocre, fair, okay. No superlatives. Neil Finn is a great musician, by the way. He is a top quality musician and songwriter, but he does not belong in Fleetwood Mac. It's just one of those things. It's not the fact. It's not the New Zealand, Australia thing. It's not any of that. Stylistically, it's just different. It's just different from what Fleetwood Mac is all about. Mike Campbell, who does come from the same family of musicians that Fleetwood Mac was palling around with in the 70s and into the 80s, also might not be the best fit for Fleetwood Mac, since they had one of the most original guitar players in history. No, I'm not talking about Peter Green or Bob Welch. I'm talking about Lindsey Buckingham. Going back to this idea that Fleetwood Mac was possibly going to record music with Neil Finn, Finn says everyone was like, it could be great, but there's a big journey from it could be great to actually going in the studio. So it doesn't appear that anybody is really all that interested in going in to the studio, thankfully, to record music with this current so-called Fleetwood Mac lineup. Look, again, a big payday awaits everyone if Stevie Nicks will sign off on this idea and put Fleetwood Mac back on the map. Imagine that first concert where Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham are out there doing Landslide. Imagine the palpable tension in the room. I don't know how you pass that up. I don't know how you turn that down, even if you're the grieved Stevie Nicks and you just can't take it anymore. At that moment, I think the house literally comes down, and, probably not a dry eye in the stadium, even for those casual fans who've already had too much $14 beer, although I hear the prices are going up on the beer. So due to inflation, we'll say $17, $18 per bottle. And, so those beers are going to be precious, and you should drink them with caution. Don't drop your bottle and so forth. But man, this would be a big time reunion, and Neil Finn has put his stamp of approval on it. I don't know if that means anything. Again, we haven't heard from Queen Stevie. When we do, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting if we do, or this will all go through back channels, and then we'll learn that, yes, there's a tour booked, and Lindsey Buckingham is back, and Mike Campbell is back with the Dirty Knobs, whatever band that is, which The Dirty Knobs? Really, Mike? You go from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers to the Dirty Knobs. Okay. All right. Whatever, dude. Um, that's my video. I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.